What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Multag here, and as always, I'm gonna do a NFL playoff predictions of the 2022 to 2023 season. I did a season predictions earlier in the year if you want to check that out. And yeah, I'm here to do the playoffs. My predictions were all right, a little off, but this year was crazy. But yeah, I think overall I did pretty decent, you know. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get right into it. Okay, so we got the 7 seed Dolphins at the 2 seed Bills. No Tua, he's on concussion protocol. He should probably retire. He's had too many concussions at this point. And yeah, I think Bills get the job done pretty easily. 35-13 for the Bills. Now we got the Seahawks at the 49ers. And as much as Geno Smith has been good this year, I think the 49ers are a very solid team, and they are going to win this game. Yeah, their defense is quite nice. I think the final score is going to be 17-27. Okay, now we got the Baltimore Ravens against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Baltimore Ravens, my favorite team, you know, but they don't have Lamar Jackson right now. Defense is amazing, but I think them not having Lamar Jackson puts them in a really bad place. So I do think the Bengals are going to win this one against the Ravens, unfortunately. With the score being 16-10. I think Ravens defense is going to show up, but offense non-existent. So yeah, 16-10. Now we got the Giants at the Vikings. This one I've been going back and forth. I really did not know who to pick, and I'm still, you know, a bit iffy on you know, like on who to pick here. But I decided, you know, earlier they did play, the Vikings won off a game-winning field goal, and you know, it's going to be close again, but I am going to choose the Vikings again. I think their offense is going to have a good game, and I think they're going to, you know, Kirk Cousins is going to show his experience playing, and I think it's going to be 24-34, so a little bit less close this time, but the Vikings win again, either way. Now we got the Chargers at the Jags. They played earlier in the year. The Chargers got absolutely obliterated. They're playing in Duval County again, and I got Saxonville in this one. Again, you know, Chargers are good, but, you know, I just feel like Trevor Lawrence magic and Doug Peterson is a really good coach. Final score, this one's going to be a lot closer than the last one. I'm going to say 23-24 for the Jags. They're going to get a game-winning field goal. Now we got the Cowboys at the Buccaneers. Okay, now this one has been a matchup, like, recently. The Bucs have always won. They won in the beginning of the year when they played. They won last year in the beginning of the year. You know, Bucs seem to always have their number. So, I don't know. It's hard to choose because of how the Bucs have been extremely inconsistent, but so have the Cowboys. Will playoff Brady show up? Will they get the win here? And before the video, I think I was going to go with the Cowboys, but now I'm going to switch my answer. I'm going to go with the Bucs. I think, you know, I was going to go with the Cowboys because the Bucs aren't playing very good right now, but neither are the Cowboys, so I'm going to go for the Bucs with a pretty low-scoring game. I'm going to say 20-14 for the Buccaneers, and that concludes the wild card round. Now we got the divisional round. Let's start off with the 4 seed Buccaneers versus the 1 seed Eagles. Now, they played last year in the playoffs. The Eagles got absolutely destroyed, but the Eagles have gotten a lot better. Bucs have gotten worse. With that being said, I do think that the Tom Brady magic is going to end here. in pretty dramatic fashion. I think it's going to be 10 to 38. I think that they're going to get absolutely destroyed, dismantled. Now we got the 4-seeded Jaguars against the 1-seeded Chiefs. You know, people are going to choose the Chiefs here, you know. And here's what I'm going to say. This is a game I feel like is going to go into overtime. You know, I'm not 100% confident on that, but I feel like it's going to be a quite a high-scoring game that goes in overtime. I'm going to say Chiefs win in overtime, 44 to 38. Yeah. Now we got the 3-seeded Vikings against the 2-seeded 49ers. Now, I was always going to choose the 49ers in this matchup because they're a lot more consistent than the Vikings. But I have some kind of feeling in me the Vikings are just going to make a run this year. They're going to, like they finally get a chance again, and they're going to take advantage of that chance. And I'm going to go with the Vikings here with a score of 28-24. Now we got the 3-seeded bagels, bro. The 3-seeded Bengals against the 2-seeded Bills. This is the game that should have happened, or like that should have been played, but of course, Damar Hamlin's really bad injury, where he had a cardiac arrest, unfortunately. You know, the game got canceled, so now we're gonna see, I guess, what would have happened. I don't know. I feel like the Bengals are gonna win this one. You know, I'm not sure what feeling is giving me that, but I do think the Bengals are gonna win this one. And I'm gonna say the score is gonna be 35 to 38, high scoring game. Bengals pull it off. That one's gonna be, you know, well, both defenses aren't amazing, so. Okay, now we got the 3-seeded Vikings against the 1-seeded Eagles. They played earlier in the year, and the Eagles beat them pretty bad. But like I said, I have a strong feeling in the Vikings this playoffs. They're very, or I guess not strong feeling. I don't think they're like the best team in the world, but I think that they're going to make a really good run. I just have a very weird, strong feeling, and I'm going to go with the Vikings here with the score of, let's see here, a lot of field goals. I'm going to say like 26-21 Vikings. Now we got the Chiefs and the Bengals. The Bengals own the Chiefs. Very bad, you know, for the Chiefs. They do not want this matchup. But I think this is the first matchup in at least a little while where, like Mahomes versus Burrow, that the Chiefs are going to win this time around. They're going to prove that, you know, that they're not completely ass against the Bengals, especially in the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm going to give the Chiefs the win there, with the score being 17 to 30. I think it's going to be more comfortable than people would think. Now let's go to Super Bowl, 58, 57? I think 58. Which would be the Vikings versus the Chiefs. Everything's on the line here. What happens? You know, last time we saw the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, their offense kind of crumbled besides Mahomes. This time, what's going to happen? The Chiefs have shown in the Super Bowl, in recent years, that they're not the best. You know, and I'm saying that because the Chiefs were not good in Super Bowl, 54 against the 49ers. They were not good at all until like the end of the fourth quarter. And again, I have a strong feeling with the Vikings in the playoffs. I think they're going to make like a magical run, and they are going to get their first Super Bowl ever. I got to think of a score though. I'm going to say 30-27 for the Vikings. They are Super Bowl champions. That is my bracket right there. Pretty decent bracket. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. That is my predictions. And I don't know why it's just showing the Bills team name, but you know, there you go. Also, this is, you know, my hunch. All of these picks are hunches, not who I think is better, you know, and yeah, and I would not put money on these picks. If I'd have to like put money on these picks, they would be a lot different, because then I would probably, like, I don't know, I'd be a lot smarter with who I choose. Okay, now that'll end the video. See you guys, and peace.